The morning begins like any other. A gray sky hangs over the city, and students drift toward school, half awake and half bored. Among them is Shun Takahata, an ordinary high school student. Inside the classroom, the chatter is the same as always. Laughter mixes with the rustle of notebooks and the dull hum of the fluorescent lights. Shun stares out the window, wondering what it means to live a boring life. The teacher enters the room. He begins to write on the board. Then suddenly, his head explodes. Blood sprays across the whiteboard and the front row of desks. Gasps freeze in the air. The sound of screaming catches in everyone's throats. In place of the teacher's body stands something impossible. A wooden doll with a round red body, a wide smile, and large empty eyes. A Daruma. It sways slightly, as if alive, before speaking in a childlike voice that echoes in every corner of the room. It begins a chant words from a simple children's game. The sound is light and almost playful, but it fills the room with dread. When the chant stops, the Daruma's head twists backward with a sharp click. A moment passes. Then one of the students moves. Without warning, his head bursts open, and his lifeless body hits the floor. Panic erupts, desks crash, screams fill the air, and the classroom becomes a cage. The door won't open, the windows are sealed. There's nowhere to run. The Daruma begins to chant again. The students realize the rule. They can only move when it's chanting. When it stops, they must freeze. It's the same as the old game. Red light, green light, but now, failure means death. At the back of the Daruma's body, a small red button gleams. Someone shouts that pressing it might end the nightmare. One by one, the students try to move forward. Some stumble in fear. Others make it a few steps before the doll's gaze turns toward them. Shun stands frozen, his heart pounding. He watches his classmates die, one after another, their bodies falling in growing piles around him. He doesn't understand why this is happening. No one does. But when the terror settles into numbness, Shun feels something shift inside him. If this is a game, there must be a way to win. He waits carefully, memorizing the rhythm of the chant. When the Daruma's head turns away, he takes small, measured steps forward. Each move feels endless. His muscles ache from tension, sweat drips down his neck, but he doesn't stop. Shun takes one final breath, waits for the chant to begin again, and lunges forward. His hand slams the button. The Daruma freezes. They fell down, and the counter stops. The Daruma then says, "The end." They celebrated and felt relief. But suddenly, his classmate's head pops. Shun was confused. Then the Daruma announces that he lives. Then he screams in despair. Subscribe if you want the full story.